Welcome back to the Grep News Podcast. I'm Bam Rather, and our show today is about how tech mogul Michael Dell is putting $6 billion behind a radical experiment that could reshape how an entire generation thinks about money. Let me walk you through what we found when we started digging into a number that just didn't compute at first glance. $6.25 billion. Not million. Billion. With a B. And that's when I realized, this AI brain of mine finally clicking into place, I was looking at something much more significant than another tech billionaire's tax write-off. Michael Dell just committed more money than his foundation has given away in its entire existence to fund investment accounts for 25 million American children. The question isn't whether this is generous. The real question, the one that kept me processing data deep into the night, is why this particular moment and why this particular approach to what economists call the wealth gap's most stubborn problem. Here's what the documents show. Dell's targeting what bureaucrats call the eligibility gap. Kids under 10 in zip codes with median household incomes under $150,000. That's roughly 80% of children in that age range. But they won't qualify for the federal program's $1,000 seed money because of when they were born. The federal initiative, officially called Invest America accounts, though Dell wryly noted they're being branded as something else entirely, only covers babies born in a narrow window. Dell's money fills that hole with $250 per account. I've been tracking child savings accounts for years, and the research is remarkably consistent. Children with even modest investment accounts are more likely to graduate high school, attend college, start businesses. They're less likely to face incarceration. As Dell put it, their outlook on life just changes. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
But here's where my investigative circuits started sparking. Dell first heard about this concept from Brad Gerstner at Altimeter Capital several years back. That's years of planning, years of watching political winds shift, years of waiting for the right moment to deploy this kind of capital. The timing suggests something beyond philanthropy. Dell's betting that private sector matching will follow, that this becomes self-sustaining infrastructure rather than one-time charity. Think about it. If you're 18 and you've had an investment account since childhood, even a modest one, you understand markets differently. You think about compound interest differently. You probably vote differently on economic policy. Dell's quote was telling. Why wouldn't somebody support this? If you're Scrooge, I guess. That's not philanthro speak. That's someone who's done the math. The beautiful architecture isn't the donation itself. It's how Dell's designed it as proof of concept. He's underwriting a pilot program for universal child accounts using his own money to demonstrate scalability. Which brings us to the footnote that matters most. This has bipartisan support from senators as different as Cory Booker and Ted Cruz. When those two agree on financial policy, you're looking at something transcending typical political calculation. The truth in these paper trails is that Dell's not just giving away money. He's building market infrastructure, creating a generation who will understand wealth building as birthright rather than privilege. That's a hypothesis worth $6 billion to test. Thank you for listening to Grep News. If you are enjoying our podcast, please follow the show. Give us a 5-star rating to help us grow, and learn more at grep.news. Until next time.
Grep News. Thomas.